and they would all eat together, and they would all pray together, and they all would listen carefully to what Jesus had to say. But even though they did all that stuff, they still didn't understand who Jesus really was.
Man. So the topic that I'm going to be talking about is Jesus heals a paralyzed man. So Jesus was going to a place called the Bethesda Temple. And in these, they have 5 particles. And in these, it included people who were sick, people who were blind, deaf, all this. They had all kinds of problems with them. So Jesus went and met a paralyzed man. And so this paralyzed man, he was paralyzed for 38 years. And so, see, if you were paralyzed for 38 years, you can think, a normal person would think that, oh, they can't be healed because they don't believe in God, Jesus. So Jesus came in and basically saw the man, and basically told the man that he has faith. And since he had faith, Jesus told him to heal him. Jesus was like, rise, take up thy bed and walk. And that's exactly what that man
That's
did.
right.
And what I'll be talking about is Jesus. When he saved a ship from the terrible storm. And before doing that, there were 5,000 people, and they were going to feed. And all they had were 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. And Jesus, he blessed that food so it multiplied to feed all the 5,000, and he even had a bunch of leftovers. And then later he sent off his disciples into the ship so that he could go and commune with God, his Father. And then after he did that, a storm came, and it started. They had to put the sails down, and they had to by hand steer the ship so that they wouldn't go off course, off drift. And then they saw Jesus on the water, and as soon as he came on the boat, the storm stopped.
Amen.
Today, my topic will be about how Jesus' enemies made their plan. Jesus had many enemies, and not everyone. They did not like what he said and did, and how many of his followers looked up to him, and so they wanted to. So they planned an attack so they could arrest him and kill him. So because they had a way that they wanted to run things, but when Jesus came and did all the miracles and things, people started looking up to him and they were following his ways and how he teach and what they should do to get to God.
Amen.
My subject is Jesus tells about the Father. One night Jesus told the disciples that he was going away to prepare a place where they could be with him and his Father forever. And Jesus said that they knew the way to get to the Father. John 14:6. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me.
Amen.
Sister Kennedy Carter.
Our Bible story was the Salvation Solution, Luke 22 through 35. Our Q&A is, why did Jesus have to die? Jesus died and rose again so that you can be a member of God's family. We learned about transformation. Transformation or to when something new is introduced to an existing object and change the object. Changes the object. Jesus changed us. For Christ, all have once suffered for sins. The just for the unjust, that he might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit. First Peter 3:18.
She said, come in.
Okay, here we're going to do our transformation experiment, which is our part 2 that I mentioned from session 2.
Good morning, class.
Good
morning, Miss Callie.
Okay, so we all remember what we did last week with Mr. James, right? How we did the experiment and how we talked about how the red part was sin and how, Adam and Eve, and how the blue part was sin and how the clear part was God. Well, today we're going to be doing something a little more different. So today the question is, why did Jesus have to die? And so basically the experiment that we will be doing today is we will be adding bleach to the experiment that we did last week. And what it's supposed to do is it's gonna, well, y'all just see what it will do, and I'll explain.
Wow.
As you can see, the blue part is turning less and less and less more blue until it's completely clear. So basically, what this whole experiment means today is that why did Jesus have to die? Can anyone answer that?
Jesus died and rose again so that I can become a member of his family.
Yes, and that's the reason that we did the experiment, so that we took away the sin and turned it into, his godliness, to like God, so that we all can go up to heaven with Jesus. That's it.
Parents and saints and friends to this experiment. I really enjoyed doing this as much as I think the kids did. And as you can see, this was actually our session that we did, session 2. And to add to this, we tried to magnify it for you all, that Adam and Eve, which was human, was represented by that red. They were separated by God with sin, with that blue. And when you saw that baby oil, you can see how God cannot be contaminated by sin with the blue. And what they've done to come and recap, adding to session 4, the transformation, in that no matter what, we're going to remain contaminated with that sin unless God comes on the scene and washes us with the blood of the Lamb. And with the power that he possessed, we're able to see how he can wash that blue and that sin away, which brings about a great transformation with us as being human beings. And as you can see also, when God was representative of that baby oil being clear and clean and pure, that sin was washed away, and now we're able to have a relationship with him because that sin has been removed. So thank you so much for being able to do that presentation for you.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Give the Lord a hand clap. We're going to pause for a moment because my brother Daniel has to leave right now, but we want to give him a God bless you for coming out today with us. And we just want to give him a little token of appreciation just to just go buy something. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give him a hand clap. If he doesn't want it for himself, I said, buy something for pain on. Give it to your wife. Amen. Because I always take Josh's stuff. I take his prizes and everything. All right, we're going to have our last from our primary.
God made a beautiful garden. He placed Adam and Eve in the garden. They ate off the forbidden fruit. God kicked them out of the garden. They were separated from God until Jesus Christ came. The soldiers beat Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus died on the cross. After he died, Joseph came to get his body. Anointed it with perfumes and wrapped it. After 3 days, Jesus rose again. He transformed us with his blood. I have power. Now we can be friends with God again.
Amen. Our formula. God's plan for you is who? Jesus. And the formula for that is GP for you equals J. GP for